My name is Harnaam Kaur and my mission is to challenge attitudes towards expectations of beauty standards. I've been a body positivity and anti-bullying activist since 2014. I want to spread my message far and wide, so I took a group of friends on tour across 3 European cities to explore and discuss beauty standards with local influencers. I don't want them to not be able to look into a magazine and not see someone that's not them or looks like them.
Thank you so much.
This is My Body, My Rules. Imagine if like for years and years and years you've been ostracised or discriminated and that's all you know and that's all you know how to live by is being abused or always needing to change. So sort of coming out of that mindset is difficult within itself, and I hope that my message is able to sort of help people just realise that it's okay to be different. Body shaming and bullying, it's a universal thing. So if I'm sort of able to help someone overcome past sort of traumas through my own message and my own life, then I will absolutely do that. Hey guys!
Okay, let's go.
So this is Corey. Corey and I are going to Berlin. So that's like the first country on our European tour. We are so excited. It is hella cold, but I'm loving it. You know, everyone's got a voice, everyone's got opinions, you know.
Yeah.
It's just, they're not being heard.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't want them to not be able to look into a magazine and not see someone that's not them or looks like them, you know?
I think like you're shifting the narrative. So like, I think before you started doing the activism you were doing, you might type in bearded woman and what will come up is things like, you know, we talk about the freak shows and all that kind of stuff. But now it's, I type in bearded woman and what I see is there's an activist who's talking about this and that and that and that and changing the narrative around it. It's not this kind of something that should be stared at and laughed at. Now it's something that, you know, it's a conversation being had about body positivity and how to embrace yourself and where this comes from.
We're living in 2018, you can at least accept that there's a bearded lady around.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I don't want people to think that, oh my God, if I'm different, then I'm a freak and that this is the job that I have to do. And I'm going to show the next little girl that's got a beard growing that, do you know what, you can keep it if you want to, and if you want to, well, here's what I was able to do, and if that's what you want to do as well, I know you've got the power to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is mad foodie here. You are a crazy foodie. I'm telling you.
No, I'm just happily fat and I like to eat. I like to eat.
This is why we're friends, you know.
I know. I'm like nice.
That's why I love you.
I love you too. I've got no shame in saying that. Like, fam, yo, I'm hungry. I'm podgy. Like, girl likes to eat. I can eat every hour if I'm honest with you. Not even like snack, like full-on meals.
Full on meals. Yeah.
Oh, this place is so beautiful, like it's so good. I'm having trouble with the people though, I won't lie to you. I'm having trouble with the people because like as much as I'm used to like people staring and people saying, you know, shit to me, it's still like being here, being out, away from, like I thought London was bad. You know, London, you know, I get a lot of, you know, rubbish when I'm walking around in London. But yeah, right, I better go.
So we kind of talk about self-love, then we'll move on to feminism and what your views are on that in terms of it being inclusive of genders.
Richie is one of my dearest friends who I admire a lot. We actually met on social media and I have a lot of love and respect for him. He will actually be hosting my events in each city. Ahead of the event, we need to chat to the panelists about what's going to be happening this evening. We've got some amazing guests lined up, all incredible people with incredible stories. So yeah, this is gonna be great.
It is.
Right? Like I'm excited, I'm nervous, I just want to meet people, if that makes sense. Like I just want everyone to come now and I guess I'm just waiting for the event to start. Babes, you've got to look after yourself more, babes. You had like crumbs on your food, your face, babes.
You know that when monkeys preen each other?
I'm not saying that they're voiceless, and I'm not saying that people don't listen to them, but I just think it's really important for me to shh and let them talk now. Hi, thank you for coming. How are you? Are we good? Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much. Richie will be hosting today. How are you feeling, my dear?
I'm a little bit nervous, surprisingly.
This is the next step we have to do. Organize ourselves, seeking help, speaking out, building alliance, and be active, be visible, be loud. Yeah.
You have to learn to say no, because sometimes we stretch ourselves too thin, or we want to please everybody, we want to be loved, and it's also time sometimes to say no, I can't do this for you because I need some time for me. And this is also, in my opinion, a type of self-love.
Absolutely.
I've had plastic surgery done. I hate myself so often. I'm aware of that, and I know that it's so dumb, and I keep telling myself that it's dumb, but it's a journey. It's not easy at all.
Beauty is diverse. So we need to invite diverse people.
Very good.
I want to thank the panelists who came and shared their opinions and their voices and, you know, spoke about the jobs and the stuff that they do and the work that they do. We will all have bad days. I have bad days. Sometimes I just want to cry. You know, sometimes I just don't want to speak to anyone, but be your authentic self. So thank you so much. I want you guys, or everyone, even the audience, round of applause for you guys. Thank you so much. I fucking cried, like, when the panelists were speaking, because it was like, I remember when they spoke about, like, their hardships, like, I remember what it was like being there. And then it triggered emotions in me, like all the stuff that I went through. And I just bawled my eyes out. But I think I'm more emotional. Fucking hell. I think I'm more emotional at the fact that, like, reflecting back on all that I went through. And, like, going through all the fucking hardships to the point where, like, imagine if I ended my life at the age of 17. 10 years on, I wouldn't be here. Look at the difference.
I love you.
I love you too. Now feed me. It's an overwhelming feeling to have done my first European event. And the response from the panelists and audience blew me away. I can't wait for the next stop on tour, Amsterdam.